This is Jared Horak for the RunawayHorse.com, and it's that time again. It's Triple Crown season, and the RunawayHorse.com has all of your Triple Crown Series needs, your one-stop shop for news, videos, analysis, and much more. Head over to the RunawayHorse.com to purchase Triple Crown analysis, or check out our Kentucky Derby and Kentucky Oaks pages for updated news, videos, and much more. We've hit 10 of the last 13 Triple Crown races on our full cards. The RunawayHorse.com. Check it out now. This is Jared Horak for the RunawayHorse.com, and in this Kentucky Derby 2019 video, we're going to look at 3 horses to bet on in case of a wet track, and there's a good chance of a wet track on the first Saturday in May at Churchill Downs, and we're going to look at 1 horse to bet against. But before we do that, I'd like to thank everybody for coming over and subscribing to the YouTube channel. We just went over 1,000 subscribers, and thank you for making the comments. Thank you for giving the videos the thumbs up. And we're going to continue to produce these horse racing videos each week, and hopefully we can continue to give out many winners for all of the fans out there that are watching these videos. Now let's jump back into this video about the Kentucky Derby contenders to bet on a wet track, and we'll begin with number 5, Improbable. And now it looks like he's going to be your top wet track performer now that Omaha Beach has scratched. Omaha Beach was the morning line favorite. He loved a wet track. But Improbable is now taken over the reins as possibly the best wet track performer, at least the most proven so far. And the reason that he looks like he's going to be the wet track performer is because in the Arkansas Derby last time, he earned the best wet track number in this field when he finished a clear second, beaten 1 length by Omaha Beach in the Arkansas Derby. So that was a nice effort on a wet track. City Zip, the sire, AP Indy is the dam sire. Top and bottom, he was bred for a wet track. He handled it fine last time. From post 5, he has speed to his inside and outside. He's going to sit behind that speed, and if he can work out a trip, he can certainly win the Kentucky Derby. 2 other horses that have strong wet track breeding, beginning with number 16, Game Winner. Now, Game Winner does have that strong wet track pedigree, top and bottom. Candy Ride, an excellent wet track sire. And just like his stablemate Improbable, AP Indy is the dam sire. So top and bottom, Game Winner has a strong wet track pedigree. He hasn't run on a wet track yet, but he's bred to handle it, and he's never run a bad race. 4 wins in 2 seconds in 6 lifetime starts. And he drew well towards the outside. He should stay out of trouble. So Game Winner is one that could move up on a wet track. And then finally, number 6, Vekoma. He has the same sire as Game Winner, Candy Ride. And then on the dam side, Speightstown. So top and bottom, Vekoma has a strong wet track pedigree. He's going to be forwardly placed. He's going to have to run a bit faster than he did in the Bluegrass Stakes, but he's going to be up there on the pace, and he's bred to handle a wet track. Maybe 1 horse to bet against on a wet track, number 18, Long Range Toddy. He's going to have to work out a trip out from post 18, and his worst career effort was on a sloppy track in the Arkansas Derby. He was so consistent in the Kentucky Derby points races prior to running on that wet track. He just didn't perform well. Even though he was up on the pace, he was wide, and the track was favoring horses outside and showing speed, but he just didn't run well. So I'm thinking that the wet track may have had a lot to do with that effort. Now, if you're interested in my Kentucky Derby full card, you can find that at the RunawayHorse.com. All 14 races are part of that full card analysis. I have 2 different files. One, the Kentucky Derby, our Kentucky Derby PDF file, 35 pages. So tons of work went into the Kentucky Derby this year. And then that's just the Kentucky Derby. We also did the full card analysis, wagering strategies for all 14 races at Churchill Downs on the first Saturday in May. $20 is that product. You can get that at the RunawayHorse.com. I want to thank everybody for watching these videos and buying the Kentucky Derby products, and hopefully we can pick another winner this year. We've had 10 winners in the last 13 Triple Crown races. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going. And that'll wrap it up for this week's video. Good luck at the races, good luck in the Kentucky Derby, and we'll see you next week.